A landscape designer is having some difficulty with the stability of this drawing. It's misbehaving and sometimes gCADPlus will shut down. Let's have a look to see if we can find at least some of the reasons why that might be so. I'll first zoom extents, and when I do that, I notice that down here, way down, I'll just zoom in on it, there's a symbol well off. It's a symbol with, or color red is set. So it's been colored red, it's way off, so it really needs to be deleted. Let's now try zoom extents again, and it's a good idea to regenerate the whole drawing and zoom extents. Now we're back where we should be. I'll draw your attention to the plant schedule and also to the file size here. The file size is nearly a megabyte in size, and it's a fairly simple drawing. So why is that so? If we look in here, there are a number of symbols, and I've done the preliminary work. And if we look at this one here, it is a symbol that should represent Magnolia grandiflora. If I select it, it's actually taken the symbol from the named series of symbols for Morea and is being set to, or meant to indicate Magnolia. That's an odd way of using the symbols in the named folder, but let's copy it to the clipboard. Remember, the whole drawing is about a megabyte in size, about 1,000 kilobytes. What we can do is say we'll start a brand new drawing and we'll paste a copy of that symbol into this area. We'll make the insertion point 0, 0 and zoom extents. And if we now regenerate again and pick the symbol, there's the Morea, and let's look at the file size. It's 139 kilobytes in size. So that's using a substantial part of the capacity of the, that's a bad way to put it. It's contributing to that very large file size. So what we'll do is we'll close there. We won't bother saving it. So we know that at least one or two of these symbols taken from the name thing and applied to other species is contributing to the large file size. So I just think it's one needs to be careful. I found the same problem with this symbol here and was able to reduce its size. And all through here is a symbol for allergine that's been used for convolvulus. So to sum up, the take-home lesson, I think, is if you go to the library and use plants, try and pick symbols from the standard one. They'll all load quickly and easily and won't give you that major boost in file size. But be careful when you take the named, anything in the named group. There's an agapanthus. These are quite elaborate symbols and they're going to take up quite an amount of file space, might well lead to instability. We can't be sure what's causing the instability in this drawing, but these should be used with caution, but keep them for Achillea or keep it for Acacia etiophylla. Try not to use these, in my view, don't use these symbols. The reason to stay away from that is when you tag a symbol, this one here, we're going to need to tag it using plant schedule and edit the list and set the species data. The idea of having a named one is that the name of the block is going to give you a clue. You just say, well, here's a symbol for Morea, I'm going to tag that to Maria, and life will be a lot simpler rather than mix things up. So I hope that helps a little.